Hello, and welcome to our channel. This is We Are True or True Awakened or Awakened. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, this channel. My information is down below. I have to update it, so if you've been here before, I'm sorry if it was not updated. I will update it. I'm Tyra Bell with 2 A's on Instagram and Twitter. If you'd like a personal reading, make sure you reach out to me. You can email our business email, trueinquiries@gmail.com. What else? Yes, me, Miss Tyra Bell. If you haven't met me before, again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel before we get into these channeled messages for the new moon. All of my readings are timeless, I should say. So watch them whenever you find them, even if it's not a full moon or new moon. Sometimes I just do general messages. So we have 4 piles today. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pause the video here if you need time to pick one. The first pile is the Vision Quest deck. The second pile is the Thoth deck. The third is the sorry, already getting channelings. The Modern Witch Tarot. Fourth deck is the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. A personal fave. So pause the video if you need more time. This is your disclaimer that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is already telling you. So if you hear something that you do not like, and if it does not resonate, discard. This is a public platform. So don't take on anything that does not belong to you, and always listen to your intuition first. I am just a person. I'm a human being. I'm a being doing things. So always trust yourself above all else. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to make mistakes, etc., etc. So we're going to get into pile number 1. Just give me a second to get set up. And if you are no longer live with us, you can jump down to the description. Okay. So the song that's playing right now is Already by Beyonce. So you're a king already. Pile 1. Oh, shoot. Let me write down the time frame. So you are a king already. You might be thinking heavily about someone in a very loving way. I'm hearing honorable. You might have a crush, pile 1. And Spirit is asking that you stand your ground. Be selective with your energy, they're saying. You're a king already, so it's time to shine. It's time to rise into your purpose. It's time to be who you are, be authentic. It doesn't have to be dramatic. But this song is saying you're royalty, so, see yourself in a high light. Maybe it is a little dramatic. So I want to say you're having like an heart activation. You have the Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. And so I'm hearing a pouring out. So you have a lot of emotion. I want to say your cup is full right now. So there's some times where I have to give readings where it's like your cup is empty. You need to go do some self-care, and you need to, check in and do some self-nurturing maybe. But maybe that's not the case here, and you're starting to feel that cup runneth over. And Spirit is just saying, though, all that feeling is confirmation to the fact that you're going to have justice. So if you were worried about an outcome, it is going to play in your favor and things will be just. They're also saying stop clinging on to how you feel. Let it flow. There's more feelings to be had. There's more goodness to feel. So this is just the beginning. Ace of Cups is also reminding you that this is just the beginning of this, whatever is very new in your life, especially if it's how you feel. And they're reminding you that a cycle has been broken. So that's why you have to be don't be defensive, but be protective of your energy, because you don't want to go backwards from here. You want to keep moving forward. And they're saying plunge. So someone does like ice plunges, ice baths, maybe swimming, but plunging into how you feel or where you're at, the circumstance. Take the dive, because there's something that's going to play out in your favor. So keep reviewing the details, especially if there's logistics or practical matters that need reviewing. Steps that need to be taken. Take your time. Flow. Really flow. Like they're reminding you you're aligned. Go slow. Act like it matters. Be patient. Be gentle. I even want to like talk softer. So maybe you're just really feeling, I'm hearing very genuine, very generous, very sensitive maybe at this time. I hear you. I feel you. Someone rides horses. Also, obviously don't take it if it doesn't resonate. The way that you communicate and express yourself is very important as well. So again, see yourself in a highlight. So we have the Two of Pentacles, which is the Two of Earth in this deck. This is change. Here we have the feminine and masculine energies, very balanced, very dual, yin and yang, supporting one another. And I just want to remind you that fruits and vegetables also need moonshine. They also operate with the moon, just like we do. That's why I give these messages. So the new moon, full moon, all of that matters. I'm hearing psychic protection. So maybe you are learning more about what psychic protection is, getting balanced, getting aligned, learning more about your maybe feminine or masculine energies. So there's some sort of clarity around some stubbornness. Maybe you've been doing some self-reflection work and you're realizing, okay, like maybe I cling a little here and maybe I'm a little stubborn here and maybe I could loosen up here. Like you're trying to get a little bit more balance. Like maybe I use a little bit too much of my masculine energy here and I want to do, less of that, and I want to balance that out with my femininity and my receptiveness. So, or vice versa. I'm also saying, hearing, ask me something. So don't be too stubborn to ask questions, to speak up, to gain more clarity, more wisdom. So embrace the change, study yourself, continue to study your circumstances. But there is going to be some sort of clarity with this new moon around areas where you might be a little stubborn or a little clingy to something. And that might be because of whatever change you're enduring. So really be kind to yourself, but also acknowledge it. Pay attention. Focus on your bodily needs, they're saying. Also, if you see like rosebuds, like while you're walking or you're in the park or something, if you see rosebuds, this is your synchronicity that this is your reading. Because you're in the beginning of something that's about to bloom. So you don't really want to cling to anything. Let things change. Let things shift, and even including yourself. So we have integrity. If I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine, but take this as generally as possible, if that does not apply. But if I'm speaking to a masculine, there's a feminine involved here that you are communicating with, and maybe you have really high respect for this person. So the card is integrity. So this person you view as someone who has integrity, and maybe they require of you to have that same integrity, those same boundaries. I'm hearing light fixtures, so someone might need to change a light, or it feels like someone's redesigning a home and they're like buying light fixtures. So it's a random message. I think maybe you want to surrender or give in to a certain circumstance, person, and this is your reminder that sovereignty, that dedication, that commitment, that submission is femininity. So it can be when used in the right ways, and that is integrity. I think especially in a patriarchal society, we're taught that that vulnerability, trust, that form of empowerment, communication, integrity is something else. We're taught that it's something else. So it's okay to be dedicated. It's okay to know what you want in life. It's okay to feel. And I'm hearing feel free. Feel free. So especially when you're communicating, speak with integrity. Speak like you know what you're talking about. Speak with kindness. Let's get some oracle. The song that's playing is Right Where You Should Be by Quinn, featuring Ashe. So you are right where you should be. I'm hearing let go of the negativity. You're right where you should be. That's pretty. This song is really pretty. You should check it out. Like, honoring someone does not make you less of a man. Apply that how it applies. You are right where you should be. Okay, so, and if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can always choose a different pile. So we have letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I should never feel again. And underneath that, we have the crone. So, someone should read, what is his name? Edgar Allan Poe. He has a poem about the raven. Look that one up. Like that would be a good read for you if you like to read in the fall. It's such a good vibe, even though it can be really intense and like dark and murky. So I think especially if you're doing some shadow work, it's beautiful to tap into, especially poetry. So letting go, you're focusing on releasing a lot of pain at this time, and it can be a very beautiful process. Just like I was talking about the flower buds, it starts as a beautiful little bud, it grows into a flower, and then it dies, and then it decays, and it returns back to the earth. And the crone, of all people, understands this. Especially crones are usually seen as older people, older women. They have so much wisdom. They're so in tune with the other side. And so this is your inner feminine right now, helping you do that work. So keep letting go. Why should I let go right now, Tyra? Guides, why am I letting go? It's because you have fertility. You're going to be creating something new. Here, this looks like, something. So we want to be prepared if we want to plant new seeds, if you know what I'm talking about. Creating new life. So, in the process of creating new life, there's a lot of respect that needs to go into that, especially if you're going to be creating a miracle of some sorts. Really respecting your own divine feminine. If this is a physical woman in the 3D, you might feel this person in the 5D. Especially if you have older women around you, ask for advice, get a reading. Make it known how you feel to these people, have them suss them out a little, because there's a lot of beauty in this situation that you're coming here to seek guidance about. And it will take a lot of courage to really, cultivate the passion and respect and romance and courage that is required. Someone is buying roses. Someone is also like consuming figs as well. Figs increase our fertility. They quite physically do that, but they also represent fertility. So, sorry for all this smacking. If you're dealing with competitive people in your environment, just remember that this card says evil is not something superhuman, it's something less than human. So just remember, don't stoop, don't join the crowd, think for yourself. We have the Sleeping Beauty card here. It says, they say, if you dream a thing more than once, it is sure to come true. So if you're dreaming about something, if you're having dream synchronicities, this is your confirmation. So just know that you are going through a regeneration process. That's why Spirit's like, don't cling. Really lean into that crone energy. If this is a physical mother figure or grandparent figure that you have around you, lean into them. They know what's up, I'm hearing. So it's time to regenerate, create something new, remain flexible, flow. Sit by a willow tree. They represent emotional balance as well. Yes, so we have the throat chakra card as well, a belief I'm negatively holding on to. So if there's anything that you need to let go of so you can express yourself a lot better, do so, because expression is extremely, communication is extremely important to this circumstance. Just know that sound holds a vibration. So like I said, be calm, be authentic, be honest. Honesty holds a vibration. Avoid any gossip. And then we also had the lust card. And so with that fertility, you might feel that pull to create. You might physically feel a pull to channel some sexual energy into someone or something. Look up also rose symbolism, what it symbolizes. Continue to remove masks and forgive. Make sure you get outside as well. Let's see if there's anything else. I think I've communicated everything. The last message is now the energy is pure for high potential for positive outcomes. Pure magic and miracles. So with this fertility card, really release during this full moon so that you can plant a healthy, strong seed, or embrace the necessary changes, because again, like I said, you have this circumstance going in your favor already. So now it's just time to kind of like believe and then lean in. Okay, so think of a question. Think of any question that feels still a little uncertain, and I will do my best to get you an answer. Pause the video if you need more time. Your answer is no, and I think it's because there's some something for you in the shadows. There's some information for you in the shadows. So reach out to that Scorpio friend. Reach out to your crone friend. Seek out the inner crone within yourself. Your answer is no. I feel like it's a good no. So I hope that this resonated. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If not, pick another pile. I also have all my other readings linked down below. I hope that you guys have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for being here and spending time with me. I guess I don't know these words that well. Oh, this song actually matches this reading so well. It's Dream On, Aerosmith. Pile 2. It actually matches your reading. Try to go get this set up quickly. Wow. These readings kind of paired. All right. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. The song that is playing is Dream On by Aerosmith. It perfectly matches your reading. I just want to say that whatever you're manifesting is about to come through. Spirit is stressing that. So dream on, dreamer. I feel like I'm rooting for you. I'm hearing tablecloth. Someone needs to buy a tablecloth or is going to be buying a tablecloth. Strainer. Someone needs a strainer. Okay, so someone's making a meal. Preparing for guests. Okay, sorry, I was coming through quick and then it stopped. So you guys chose the Thoth deck. Before we get into this reading, if you could like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, that would be amazing. It really helps and shows your support. So we have the Emperor here. This Emperor is someone that you've been doubting and you're like not sure if they are an emperor. Like maybe you're like, am I romanticizing this person? Is this real? Do they really embody the qualities that I like or expect in a person? So yes. And then also for someone else, it's like, am I the emperor? Am I going to be self-sufficient? And am I gonna, level up and be this leader? Am I truly a business owner? Do I really embody the qualities of a proper leader? And the answer is yes, you are. So there's a lot of second guessing yourself, and Spirit is like, knock that off, because we told you already what is and what isn't. So she just said in the song, enjoy the ride. The song is Rose in the Dark by Cleo Soul. So I think maybe something is better than you've expected, or you are doing better than you're expecting, or that you realize. So continue to release any heartbreak at this time with this new moon. Release any memories that kind of keep you romanticizing the past, especially if it has to do with connections and relationships. So I feel like someone's dealing with a new person in their life, and this person is an emperor. Like, I want to say congratulations. Like, there might be congratulations needed later on. I'm also hearing solvent. I think it's like a cleaning solution. Someone's going to be getting a brand deal soon. And I'm also hearing commitment right off the bat. So stop second guessing what you know. Stop second guessing your manifestations. Stop believing in hearsay. Like, try a little harder to believe in yourself right now. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. She just said, tell my younger self to enjoy the ride. So, and things do get better is what she's saying. So we have this Ace of Cups and the Magician. So maybe you've been calling in a new relationship, new person, a new situation in your life, a new creative prospect, or creative idea, position. And Spirit's like, stop second guessing your manifestations and the seeds that you've planted or plotted. So here's the 10 of Wands. And 10 of Wands for me is like a cycle that's ending and closing. And on the tail end of that cycle, it's you realizing that maybe you put yourself last and burdened yourself too much, overgave, overspent, and now you might feel a little bit of burnout, or you were dealing with an oppressive situation where you weren't being treated fairly. So I would say for me, this is in this spread, it feels more so that like maybe you've put in a lot of work and you maybe are feeling a bit burnt out. And don't let that cycle or situation that might feel heavy or burdensome make you forget that you are where you've dreamt of being. So especially if you are the Emperor, it's okay that you've put in a lot of work and maybe not seen everything that's to come of that work just yet. Don't let anxiety win. I want to say, don't let the anxiety win. Don't second guess yourself. So there is good news coming in when it comes to your collaborations, or maybe you already have received this good news. So celebrate yourself. Really stand in your confidence. Do know that you are actively manifesting. So be proud of yourself and your ability to call in the collaboration and the work that you want to do and that you want to be a part of. So really celebrate yourself. And I'm hearing, see yourself as an equal, as a creative, as a magical person, someone who has a lot of like magnetism. So we have the Knight of Discs, and for me, this is like about taking it slow, taking your time. He's not on his horse, but he's looking to the future, and he's also getting practical about his goals. So it's okay that, like I said, that you may have put in a lot of work and overtime, but impatience really won't help you or save you at this point. So stay focused, stay diligent, and stay committed. And I think what makes you waver in your commitment to what you're creating for yourself, or maybe what you're creating with other people or another person, is the past experiences, maybe exes, people that you used to deal with, and clinging to those experiences rather than allowing yourself to experience something new. So your intuition's telling you what's on the horizon. I think for some it's a relationship, and for others it has to do with career, and for another group it's both. So let's see what we have with the Oracle. And I'm hearing tripping. You're tripping. But I'm also hearing the song from Vince Staples, Trippin'. So you might be actually traveling. You might travel for work. Maybe there's impatience around that. Don't be impatient. And I think they're also reminding me you know, and I'm learning this as well. I just heard this and I like it. It's like sometimes when you settle, like you're so used to maybe in the past settling for something. I love this. Sorry. It just came through to me. Sometimes in the past you settled for something and you're like, oh man, like that was not a good investment. Like I really did truly settle in the worst way. But there are positive ways to settle. There's a way to get comfortable and settle into something and get committed to something and have confidence in that and know that you can be content in that there will be positive outcomes, if that makes sense. Okay, let me continue getting your oracle. If this is a relationship scenario, there is high attraction and you might be called to another pile. And, especially when it comes to relationships and giving a relationship advice, I love when I get confirmation that what I'm saying is correct. And these oracle cards are absolutely confirming everything that I've just said. So we have good cheer. So I want to say your investments that you've made are fine. You're doing just fine. There is maybe good news on its way. So maybe because you've sold yourself short in a past situation, you think that you're selling yourself short in this situation. And I think very soon you will realize that that is not the case. Someone's a belly dancer. So we have confidence as well. The first card says, with kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. The second card says, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. So you can say those as affirmations or write them down. I'm also hearing someone apologizing. So this could be you or another person. So we have relax and expect growth and divine masculinity. So you are improving your own internal divine masculine energy, but there is someone who is the one who is a great partner, that would make a great partner, And I'm not really necessarily someone who always and indefinitely believes in the one, you know what I mean? I think that, the one can change and can shift, but really follow that inspiration at this time. And I want to say allow yourself to be celebrated, allow yourself to be supported, loved. There is more financial stability coming in, so stop second guessing that. And the song that's playing is Got to Give It Up. So I feel like someone's going to go out soon or celebrate quite literally, maybe with work colleagues. And it'll be really fun. Yeah, so we have celebrate twice. There might be a cake involved, some balloons. There might be something to celebrate. So have confidence. There's good news on its way. Relax, and expect growth. And you will see that growth internally, but also maybe within your partnerships, work, and maybe even within if this is a new connection or an old connection. And it's something that you've manifested for yourself. So give yourself some props, I want to say. Let's see if there's any last messages. The purpose of life is to know yourself, love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. So that's what I want to say with the giving yourself props. It's like have confidence in yourself. I feel like loving yourself is trusting yourself, is being yourself. It's like all one thing. Pause this video if you need a little extra time. And I want to say Spirit is going to, whatever good news you receive, it's to support you. It's to get you out of the energy of impatience. So yes, think of a question in your mind, hold it in your mind, pause the video if you need more time. Your answer is no, and it landed on the one. So maybe you are deliberating, I'm hearing, questioning, second guessing still, and they're like, Spirit, if they've brought someone into your life or something, an opportunity, it's the one. It might be temporary or long lasting. That's not really the point. The point is right now, this is the one. So don't romanticize past circumstances and get lost in them, really see the now for what it is, especially if it's being presented in a very divine way. Honor it. Okay, so we are moving on. Also, honor is also commitment. So really be mature. Be in your mature, divine, masculine energy. Thank you, Pile 2. I really hope that this resonated. And if it did resonate, will you comment down below a key? Because I feel like you are in a lot of newness. So keys open doors. We want to open that Pandora's box and see what's going on so you don't feel so unsure. Comment down below a key and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you again, Pile 2. Thank you for being here. Hello, Pile 3. I'm just zooming through these piles. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You might be drawn to another pile, so feel free to watch more than one. I'm hearing keep the ball rolling. I'm hearing, people might see you like a troublemaker, that you're trouble. The song that's playing is So Good at Being in Trouble. It's really cute. It's by Unknown Mortal Orchestra. So maybe you're feeling a little bit of anxiety. Someone may actually feel like mental overwhelm, over mental stimulation, feeling a little of those intrusive thoughts. So really say no, set your boundaries, do that inner parenting, reparenting, or parental healing if necessary. It's okay to allow, I want to say. So apply that how it applies. For me, it's like believing in divine timing, trusting that everything's happening in the perfect way. And I keep hearing severing ties with the past. So, like make it known to whoever needs to be to hear it, that you're not who you used to be. And I'm hearing channel some stuff up on your Instagram too. So, share it more than one place. Share your guidance more than one place. Really get out of your head and, get into your heart space. Share some cheerful messages to the collective, to your group. You might be feeling like a little down emotionally, like feeling a bit like plagued by your thoughts. And this really isn't the best time to feel left out, and we're going to get into why. Feel FOMO. So we have The Page of Pentacles, maybe you're in the beginning of cultivating more finances, and maybe you're studying. You could be in school, or really addressing your habits or routines at this time. So have courage, even if you feel like a novice or a beginner, because you are guided by your intuition. Someone's getting a new backpack or a new bag. I'm also hearing new sandals for somebody. So don't blame yourself, I want to say, at this time. Don't do any self-blaming, self-pitying, I would say. Really get grounded. You're not in trouble. So Page of Pentacles. What else? I feel like there's a lot more coming off of this energy. As I said that, I could feel someone like quite physically relax. So change the narrative, change the internal narrative, and focus on what you're focusing on. Give more energy to it, not overworking, but like dig in, dive in, be present, be courageous. And you are very intuitive and insightful, so lean in to your femininity. Even if there's healing work that's happening as you're building, like allow for that. So we have the Seven of Cups. So this is a little bit of confusion, overwhelm. Emotions might be clouding your judgment. Maybe choosing the wrong things. This could also be like using things to check out of your reality, drugs, alcohol, things like that. So make sure you're making wise choices. So this card says, love without condition, talk without bad intention, give without reason, care without expectation. And I really love this card because it kind of speaks on detachment and how everything should be done in that innocence and in that the ability to see oneness, to see that we are all one, that when someone else is doing well, that I'm also doing well. So it's not necessarily selflessness, it can be selfishness still, and you can still be operating from a place of detachment, if that makes sense. So we have the Four of Cups. So I think someone thinks that they're in trouble and this is coming from a childhood wound. I'm almost hearing father, so like a father that would condemn you for doing something that you wanted to do. And I think that creates like a paralysis, like you feel like you can't move on, and then you start to cloud your judgment or ridicule yourself. So there is an opportunity, there is a correct option, there is a correct way to move forward, and you'll see that very soon. And Spirit is going to open that clarity up for you, maybe through this reading. But for now, it's about saying no to things. It's okay to say no, I want to say. It's okay to set boundaries. So we have the Eight of Wands. So communication, you might be traveling, going on like a day trip, road trip. You might physically just be driving while you're listening to this as well. So I want to say, especially if the mind is working really hard right now, take a break, do something that calms your mind. Someone might ride a motorcycle. Someone might need to take a vacation or just go to a friend's house, move to a different area. If not that, then buckle in with your projects, especially if your projects require communication or expression in some sort of way. Lock in, focus, get focused. And there needs to be a balance of work and rest, a better balance of work and rest, and maybe even play. So what do they call that? Like work-life play balance, something like this. There is a lot of healing work happening, and remember that work and our healing work is not separate. I think people think that they can go work, and even if it's on your own creative endeavors, they think like, oh, I'm just gonna go work and I don't have to necessarily bring myself. It doesn't matter if you're a therapist, a firefighter, a dog, a cat. You know what I mean? Sorry. Okay, I took it too far with the dog and the cat bit, but okay, so it doesn't matter who you are, you bring yourself with you. Even within relationships, connections, work, personal work. You still have to do your inner healing work. So you have to tap into your own internal high priestess that will help you navigate those darker spaces within life and within your projects and within your creative exploration, I want to say. Because even if you're doing something that is seemingly practical and mundane, there is a creative element to it. So if you are trying to get something accomplished within a certain time, trust that you will have victory in that. It will get done even if you rest. So if you have to tell someone no, like, sorry, I have to stay in tonight and I need to work on this thing, do that and don't overthink about it. You're not going to be in trouble. Be confident. Be confident in yourself. And if anything, this is the perfect time to do what you want to do and really let go of the past memories tied to, whatever made you feel like you couldn't just relax, Be detached. We have strength on the bottom, so remember to be strong. Someone rides bikes as well, just regular bikes, not like a motorbike. Some people it's a motorbike, some people it's not. I'm hearing like, yeah, we ride bikes all the time. Like maybe a couple. Oh my gosh, I'm literally getting chills. This is wild. So someone might have this. What did I say? First of all, pause. I said father. Yes, I did. Look what I rolled. Father. Wild. Comment down below a tree. A nice large tree emoji. If this is your reading and it's resonating. So there might have been a lot of trauma around a father figure. And our parents are very dual people. So if you're a young listener, or even if you're not, doing that reflection on your inner parents is really important. And remembering that we all have a shadow and light side. It's a natural part of who we are. The father card tends to be a very detached but stable person. That is the downside, is like maybe absence as well, or control, vice versa, two extremes, So really lean into your inner feminine, because she's equally as dual, and really balance yourself out and dig into your shadow aspects, even when you're creating. It's important. So we have fertility. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. So someone might actually be growing something new, beginning something new. Like I said, someone might be in school, learning, but also you're very, you might be very fertile at this time. So you might be ovulating or something like this. And we have new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So I want to say take action, take heed, embrace. A lot of newness for this pile as well with this new moon. There's one more deck. I'm also hearing jealousy. So you or someone around you may be feeling a bit of jealousy. So I want to say also someone is with this fertility card. If this isn't about love, because it does not have to be, it does say on the card, a new opportunity, a work opportunity, or spiritual growth. Someone is going to be expanding their wardrobe or doing like home decor, or buying new things very soon, like a lot of new purchases in very soon. I want to say in a short amount of time, especially if you're going to be resting and being at home a lot, doing like healing work or creating, you're going to want the space to feel good. And Spirit is just reminding you that change can bring challenges, but it also brings freedom. So I feel like that always is symbolic of, or is also a reflection of the saying that discipline is freedom. It's like very Saturnian energy. Just remember that if you feel like you're in a pinch or in a hard spot, that challenge can actually free you once the cycle is over. So be ready to experience a lot of newness and really work on this inner father, any father healing that needs to happen. If it's not that, maybe communicating with the father. Yeah, I want to say water your seeds. And yeah, let's get more. Sorry, I just feel like there's more to be said that wants to be said. I want to say collect your coins. Compassion is a state of constant giving of self for others. So maybe this person was withholding. They didn't share resources or didn't support or provide in the way that they were meant to. So that is usually why the father is supposed to be absent, is that they're out providing. They're out doing their job. And sometimes that's not the case. So I want to say, don't let that turn into jealousy if that's your wound. Don't let that turn into clinging or micromanaging. Really learn detachment. That's your inner feminine. I'm receptive. I attract. So the song that's playing is Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. Please listen to the song. Yeah, just like magic, middle finger to my palm and I snap, just like magic. So you are calling in a lot of newness. Take a break from the mental overwhelm. Literally take a nap if you need to after you work on what you love. And don't let this inner parent rule over you anymore. And someone's telling me like I'm trying to get my shit together. I see you. I do. So congratulations, Paul 3. And pause this video if you need more time. And they're just saying like, stop being a worry wart. Stop worrying so much. Have compassion for yourself and have compassion for others. Pause this video if you need more time to think of a question, any question at all. The answer is no, because there's too much mental energy, there's too much anxiety, there's too much mental chaos. Remember that change brings challenge, brings freedom. Detach. The answer is no. It doesn't feel like a hard no. It feels like a temporary no. Detach. And she's saying, I'm going to make some new habits. So maybe you're in the process of creating new habits, creating something new. Don't judge yourself, I want to say. The finish line is ahead. You are working hard and you will be supported, I want to say. Say no to the inner fearmonger or gaslighter. No. All right. So we're going to move on to pile 4. Thank you, pile 3, for being here. It was nice to read you. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you feel so called to. Comment down below a money bag, because I see you guys getting to your money. It's coming. All right, pile 4, getting set up. Set up. Sleep upon your bosom. Hello, pile 4. The song that is playing is Sufi Woman by Jid. I don't know how to say his name. Jindina. This is what it looks like. Alright. So, someone does not, you or someone around you does not trust something or someone. So there's energies of feeling untrustworthy. And there is something that is untrustworthy about this circumstance. So, before we get into this reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Sorry. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Especially if you are a very ambitious person or you have your eye set on something that you really want, you're moving really quickly towards it. There might be a lot of communication involved. There is an untrustworthy situation. So if you're picking that up intuitively, you're correct. What you feel is right. So I want to say a little courage is necessary, and just reminding you that this life is about evolving. So don't forget the pinches, the things that feel, not right, a little off kilter, are to push us to evolve into more maturity. This is the Page of Candles, which is like the Page of Wands. And if you're a female, especially, this is about your inner child. If you're a male, then it's about having confidence and courage within your spiritual journey. So fire for me is like our spirit. It's our expression. It's why we do what we do, our passion in life, our drive, sometimes even our eros. So take your time, especially if you feel like you're doing inner child healing work due to some sort of situation that might be triggering you and making you feel like, okay, I have to throw up my boundaries. It might even make you feel a little bit defensive. So take your time. Don't wallow, I want to say. Make sure that you are prioritizing, I want to say, expression and kindness. So move through your emotions with grace at this time to whatever degree that you can. Especially if you're feeling belittled by someone, it is okay to walk away from this circumstance so that new doors can open for you. So we have the Page of Potions. I want to say, if you are not the Page of Candles, then you may be this Page of Potions. There's 2 separate people here. This Page of Potions is looking into the water and allowing things to flow, whereas this Page of Candles is more so focused on their fire, their creativity, or even root chakra related concerns, issues. So like childhood issues. So I want to say this page person is more relaxed, watery. They could be a water sign, and maybe more trusting. And if this isn't how they feel, then this person is trustworthy. So there is something that is untrustworthy within this situation around this Page of Candles. And like I said, it has to do with childhood. And it could be quite literally dealing with people from your childhood. And then with this Page of Potions, this person is trusting in some sort of outcome. I want to say they're also focused on this Page of Candles as well, but very focused on the outcome and pretty certain that the outcome is going to go in their favor. And I feel like they want the Page of Candles to trust them as well. So there's a Justice card here. So that's why Spirit is like, take your time, even if there are untrustworthy people within the circumstance. The more that you close off, especially past circumstances, you will start to feel that energy. You will feel the new way forward opening up. So wherever you are right now, let it teach you something. Be kind to yourself on this journey of becoming who you truly are. So yes, with this page is becoming more authentic. So if this is not you, this could be a fire sign person. They're learning to be more authentic. They're expanding their spiritual awareness as well. Their ability to have fun, their ability to be pleasure seeking in a way that supports their spiritual growth. So this has to do with their inner child, even if they're not a young person, but this could be a young person, a young lad. And this Page of Cups is like maybe more in tune spiritually, has like a higher mind, but maybe romanticizes things. And so they are very trustworthy and intuitive, trustworthy of this page, but also within the circumstance. They trust, and they have every right to. They're right. Their intuition is absolutely right. There will be a justice, and things are moving in the favor that it needs to be. Everything will be just by the end of this circumstance. So there will be more financial security and stability. So it feels like two young people. And this Page of Potions does trust this Page of Candles. Though the Page of Candles might feel very frustrated or uncertain of the other person. If this is romantic, then it could also be sexual frustration. Just gonna throw that out there. So someone might be trying to manifest obviously a positive outcome, but also I want to say security, more money, more finances. So there is a little bit of trickster energy around this circumstance. Really move your body to clear your energy at this time. So do something active, hiking, dancing. Someone, it's raining where they are, play in the rain. Do some yoga, do something just a little bit active. Really focus on what you're trying to manifest. And this page understands that vulnerability is stronger than pride. This Page of Cups understands that vulnerability is stronger than pride, that softness is valuable. So that's why they're more trusting in this scenario, even if there are trustworthy people and circumstances happening around it. What they're picking up is absolutely right. There is going to be a justice. They trust. They know that. They're certain. So they might come off as maybe more aloof, but this Page of Wands, see this person as an equal, though that they show up in a different element than you do. They have a different strength than you do, maybe. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's get some more oracle. So really take your time. So I think a lot of people are just watching this all the way through, or you might be just choosing multiple different piles. So if you feel called to watch this with another pile, go for it. Also, the word throughout most of these readings was integrity, so that applies here as well. especially if, like I said, there is something that feels off. Ask for help, this card says. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. So I want to say this is where like being genuine, being authentic and being vulnerable is important with the right people. With someone that you trust, really communicate so you can get the guidance that you need. And if that doesn't feel like a possibility for you, we have divine guidance. Whispers from beings who shine, let their message be clear and be kind. Clear and kind, sorry. So some people are getting this information or support or help through divine guidance, through synchronicity and prayer, even when you communicate with your guides, dreams as well. I'm hearing astral travels. And the way that you know that you're on track is if you're moving with your heart space. So especially if there's a pair, there's two people involved, lean into the more emotional person for guidance right now, because they trust, they see the vision and they're right. Their intuition is correct. So really follow your heart. There is someone who is a energy vampire surrounding this circumstance, but you're still going to have it play out in your favor. So really be kind to yourself and honor where you are. Your finances are improving. Your dreams are revealing quite a lot right now. So if you have to leave a circumstance, ask for help. Follow the guidance on the way out so you know where to go. And there are new doors opening, but make sure you are open emotionally, vulnerably to them so you can access them and the correct information. I want to say that you're very inspiring with all the courage that you have. Be patient if you feel like you're moving through something that you've already experienced before, and that might be a little frustrating. Simplicity as well. Simplicity and generosity is key. The one who listens understands. So really be still, be silent if you don't have someone to ask for advice. And if you do have someone there that you can ask for help from, make sure you are listening. And I'm hearing someone say, I hear you. So if there's any forgiveness work that needs to be done so you can see that things are going in your favor and that justice is on your side, take those actions or do that thing or whatever you have to do to see clearly. Whatever expectations you have, it's coming from a place of impatience rather than trust. Pause this video if you need more time, but I'm going to give you the space to ask any question that you may have still. And your answer is wait, and it's because your heart space isn't the thing that's leading. That might sound corny, but it's true. You have to be open to receiving the guidance or seeing something clearly. Sometimes moving from your heart and actively choosing that, and is having integrity in a circumstance, having compassion for yourself. So I want to say your intuition, if you're this page of wands, is also correct, but maybe, like I said, there might be past people involved, and that is making you have to move at a slower pace, and that's okay. Get grounded. I want to say forgive. Pay attention to your dreams. Anything else, Spirit? Yes, so sincerity is needed. Be sincere, be vulnerable, be real. So that's it. I feel like these went so fast and they were so clear. Comment down below an ear, a listening ear, or like a sound emoji if this resonated, or even a heart emoji would work as well, that this resonated. And yeah, I will be back with more pick a card readings, more content. I hope that you guys have a good new moon. I hope you guys stay out the drama, stay out the trouble, stay out the panic. I love you. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.